Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long Boys 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys 1975.
This is Xenon on the ZX Spectrum. There was no way I was going to do a series of my favourite games to revisit on the Spectrum, some that I think are the best of their example. In this case, shoot 'em ups, because I'm not saying shmup because I hate that phrase, but yeah, I had to revisit Xenon. Now, most people probably in the United Kingdom, at least I would say, because obviously this is Bitmap Brothers royalty, but remember this because it was one of those games you could call in on a TV show called Get Fresh, which was Gaz Top and Violet, whatever her name was. Wasn't she his wife? Don't know. Might be crossing my TV shows there. Might be crossing my presenters there as well. But yeah, they were in the Millennium Dustbin and they had the alien Gilbert, didn't they? And they used to like land, quotation fingers, the spaceship in theme parks, and kids and shit would come in, and, you know, and that's where they would film their Saturday morning show from that week. But they'd have phone-in games where if you had a touch-tone phone, you could play down your phone line. Groundbreaking stuff, this, for 1988. Games. They did it with Starglider, but I think one of the first ones they did it with, or maybe the first one, was Xenon. So developed by the Bitmap Brothers but released by Melbourne House, initially on the Atari ST in 1988. And that's where most people of my generation first saw this game. And we didn't know, well, we kind of knew, but most of us couldn't afford. So seeing 16-bit games back then, at least 16-bit micros, this was just something like unheard of. You know, like these games looked absolutely phenomenal and fantastic. So because of the success of that, I'm sure the TV show helped it a great deal. It was ported to the Amstrad, the Commodore 64, MS-DOS. Don't know there was an Amiga version. If you do know, don't care. But I do know of all the 8-bit versions, and this isn't just specky fanboyism, I think the Spectrum version looks best. It just looks so clean. So there's a number of stages, shoot 'em up scrolling stages. Obviously they're all vertical, and you have two forms. You can either be a plane or a tank that looks suspiciously like the Millennium Falcon. This was also unheard of then. Well, maybe not in the arcades quite so much, but out of the arcades, definitely. And yeah, again, I'm saying the Spectrum version is the best, but multiple stages. Thank you from that noisy motorbike bastard. Apologies for the background noise. I do live on the business road in the West Country, but this is a 1 to 8K version. It was 48 as well, as you will find out when I get into the game. But yeah, they're all obviously vertical scrolling shoot 'em up stages, and you have two vehicular forms in both of in all the stages, I should say, sorry, but they're a blend of more tech and kind of organic stuff as well, which is what its more famous sequel, Xenon 2 Mega Blast, which kind of overshadows this, but to me this is the better game on all versions. Anyway, I'll shut up now, I'll get into it. We're playing it on the joystick, Kempston, as you can see, but the problem with that is I have to hit M on the keyboard to change form of my craft. Where it says A, can't remember what that is. Where it says F, that's my power. And just in case you forgot what level you're on, it tells you right there with sector 1. I do like the white noise effect as, you know, the screen flicks between. So, right, fire, because it now knows, because I've pressed 2, that we're on Kempston. There we go. Listen to that. So, like I said, if you've played the Amstrad, I've done the Amstrad and I've done the Commodore 64. It's got the great little explosions it had on the 16-bits. There were no console ports to this, by the way, 16-bit, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, this looks so clean. Like, it's clean as a whistle, and it's to its credit. The music's fantastic. Right, there's a turret up there. There's no time, or is that what A is? I don't know, but back to M, or back to floor. Right. You cannot, I pulled that up, you cannot change form when you're above high ground. You have to be on low ground. So, I'm pressing the wrong fucking button. And also, you cannot shoot the high turrets if you're on the floor, and vice versa if you're in the air. However, the problem with that is, the enemy can do pretty much whatever they want, which I do think is a bit unfair. Right, so the A is to do with my ground craft. I've never really noticed what it is before, and I've played this a lot. I never got off this stage as a kid without cheating. In my Amstrad gameplay, I cheat, so you want to see what all the stages look like, go there, but it's a Mode 0 game, it's not a specky port, which I think is a shame, because when this looks this good, and it looks, you know, basically just a monochromic version of its 16-bit brethren, parent, if you will, then I think they should have just carried on this route. See, as a kid, I would have had my brother with his finger on M, and I just think I should have probably tried this on keys, but it won't let you define them, which is a bit stupid. You have to use space as fire, and then M is changed, which is awkward because I'm playing this on my retro games for Spectrum, so since I'm using a road map, space and M are kind of reversed. Well, I can shoot ground if I'm in a plane. Who knew such wonders? I genuinely never knew that. I was going to say this changes everything, but it doesn't, because the thing about this game as well is it falls hard. And the other thing is, the ground forces will still bitch slap you, even though you're in the air. But they're air attack. See? Can't shoot them. So you can shoot the gun turrets, you can't shoot the actual ground forces. And as you can see, they're Harry Clappering, following me. And they can fire through stuff, over stuff. They can pretty much do what they want because they're bastards like that. I love the sound of your weapons in the morning. See what I did there? I'm sure there were upgrades, I just can't remember what they are. But it's been yonkers since I've played this. That's right, I said yonkers, what are you going to do about it? You! Yeah, come on, tell me, because the thing is, loads of games look clean. Not as clean as this, whistle clean, but it doesn't have that whole, where the bullets bleed into the background and you're fucked. I've just really got a range on my gun. And the first boss is a bastard. Thank you! Right, softly, softly, creepy, creepy, catchy monkey, and other words to that effect. I can't get through the gap. Really? My tank's got that fat an ass? Is the boss? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is. Ew! Does he have a health bar? Oh, motherfucker! That's how you do him. Through the gap. Awkward. And if you're going to do him like that, buy him dinner first at least. Where are your manners? You're alright if you can get there. With a full life bar. I fucked this up. I should have taken out the last turret. If it just let me define the bloody keys, mind, then I could have had M as far in M as changed my form, and everything would have come out fucking dandy. But no! It's 1988 and Melbourne House decided they didn't want you to change your fucking keys. Why? All your other fucking games before 1988 that you changed or even Fist. Piss off, you ladybird bastards! Ooh. What's my foot F? Why don't you just call it power? Controls are super tight though, it's just the fact that you can't fucking choose them. Yoink! So the levels aren't particularly long. I just can't do this without cheating. They're just fucking hard. They're the bosses. Anyway, great music. I need them to fuck off. I balls to fuck off! I ballsed out massively. So yeah, apologies you won't get to see much, but it's me. What do you expect? Fucker! I just realised, stay around the outside. Really? No mid-checkpoint? No, just because I love it doesn't mean it doesn't piss me off royally, because it does. Like that, the cheap hit detection. Why would you change? Yoink! Yoinkers indeed! But like I said, if you've never seen it on the 16 bits, check it out. I have gameplays of it. And then check out this. And then check out the other 8-bit versions. And you'll see what I mean about this being the best looking 8-bit one. Because if you're going to port something, make it look like what you're trying to port. No! I'm getting absolutely fucking bullet raped. Fuck it! What's another power? Cheeky. Could do with more power-ups. Like I said, it's very, very unforgiving. Oh, is it? Game over. Right. Oh no, I can't change the keys. I just said that, otherwise, oh, fuck it. And because I'm playing this in the dark, I can't see the fucking keyboard, so changing to M is a little bit difficult. Just go back. Yes. You should be able to use that to our advantage then. He says, he won't. Right, so they go over me. Oh, fucking Coco. I forgot that one. You! Run for it! Run! Fuck it. Oh, fuck up. That was a royal fuck up. It's the fucking changing it, does it? If only you cunts let me fucking pick my own keys, I would constantly get butt fucked like this Melbourne house. I'm glad you went bankrupt. Serves you fucking right. Right, I'm gonna have to move the keyboard. But yeah. So because I can't choose my own fucking keys, that makes it so much harder. I fucking hate shit like that. Sorry to whine, but it just, I love this game, and I'm sure I could get off stage 1 without having to cheat if they just gave me fucking controls that I could use. Because when you make a game more difficult, simply because you won't let me define the keys, are you dragging it out because it's incredibly short, which this one isn't, or is it just fucking sheer laziness? Which, when it looks this good, I would have thought, no, this one isn't. Entice them down, little buggies. Got some fucking big canvas raid for you. There's one more up there, isn't there? Oh, there isn't. Oh. Who knows? There was also an arcade version of this, wasn't there, which was running on a Vega A1200 software machine or something. It's that failed weird thing Mastertronic did, but they made an arcade cabinet. Yeah, look it up, it's a thing. It was fucking stupid is what it was. There's no point. Oh well, just because I said I love it doesn't mean I'm any good at it if I don't cheat. But in my defence, as I said, see what I said about not letting me define fucking keys? Fuck! Let's go. I was going to say it's a bit cramped as well, but the thing is, it's so cramped on the 16-bit version as well, to be fair. I don't know what I did. When you just say fuck it and go straight at them, you seem to be better. Not so much then. Or then. Or then. I'm taking an ass spanking. I can't fucking change because I can't see the fucking keyboard. Funny thing about revisiting these games, all the, you know, what you forgot, inherent frustrations, I should say, come flooding back. But in this case, all you had to do is let me fucking define the keys. I'm gonna try and find the keys. I might have been a complete bellend and got this wrong. Fuck it. Right. If you let me define the keys, I'll take it all back, game, and I'll buy you a nice steak dinner. Right, 1. Hey! Up, down, left, right, fire. Yes! See, I reckon I must have tried a ROM. Well, you can't do that. Right. Well, there's egg on my face. It is unfair though that when you're on the floor, both basically enemies can shoot you through whatever the fuck they want to shoot you. At least they go only. What's the P do? Ah, fuck it. Shot in the ass. I do like those explosions. Sound is just as well as the way it looks. Does the P extend my range? No, it can't do. Feels like it did. Well, that's that theory out the fucking window, isn't it? And then you bump me all the way back because of course you do. You're Xenon and you're a cunt. So, anyone who feels the need to tell me in the comment section that, no dude, you can't change it, means you didn't make it to the end of the video. So I don't fucking care. Don't bother saying it, because it just proves that you don't watch. If you know what I mean. I'm done here. Why do I have to... See, I mean, we cheated all the time as kids, but having to cheat to get the best out of the game because it's unfair. It's a little unfortunate, I feel. But to be fair, it's unfortunate on the Amiga and the Atari team. I'm pretty sure I did make it to the Amiga. I still can't see where the buttons are, which is biting me in the ass. Yeah, do you know what? Having to change it on keys when you can't see what you're fucking doing is just as unfortunate. But Xenon, on the, I'm going to say the Mega Drive, on the ZX Spectrum, it's such a good port. Like I said, if you cheated on it like I have, I've just not cheated in the gameplay video on the Spectrum at least, you'll see that all stages are Jim Dandy. It's just a shame that most people won't ever get to experience them because they've made it so fucking hard. Also, it would appear that changing form is not as instantaneous as you would expect it to. It doesn't seem to want to do it half the time. But yeah, as always, I love to like things, especially if you played this back in the day. Could you get anywhere on this game without cheating? Or was it just me who was shit at it? Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.